How to start a conversation with a woman you just met. Wait, don't scroll because in the next 60 seconds you're going to realize why you freeze every time you want to talk to a woman. It's not your looks, it's not your personality, it's not even your confidence. It's something a deeper, something you don't even notice. You see her and suddenly your heart beats faster, your mind gets loud, and one question hits you. What do I say? Alright? And just like that, you are stuck. Not because you don't know words, but because you're trying too hard to be perfect. Listen carefully. The moment you try to impress her, you lose her. Because she doesn't feel your words, she feels your energy. And your energy right now is nervous, rushed, seeking approval. And she feels that instantly. That's why some guys say less, but still get attention. Because they are not trying to win her, they are just present. So here's the shift, and don't miss this. You don't start a conversation with words, you start it with your state. If you are calm, your words will be calm. If you are relaxed, she will relax. If you are present, she will feel it. So before you even talk up to her, do this. Slow down. Take one breath. Drop the pressure. Stop trying to be impressive. Start being real. Then walk up. Look her in the eyes and say, "Hey, I just saw you and wanted to come say hi." That's it. No tricks, no lines, no fake confidence. But there's the part most men ignore. If inside you are still scared, that fear will show. So you need to fix that. Not by avoiding it, not by overthinking it, but by facing it. You feel nervous? Good. That means you are stepping out of your comfort zone. You feel fear? You feel fear? Even better, that means you are growing. Because the men who win are not fearless. They just don't let fear control them. And when you reach that point, everything changes. You stop chasing conversations and start creating them. You don't worry about that what to say and start enjoying the moment. And she feels that difference. She feels ease. She feels comfort. She feels something real. And that's rare because most men are trying too hard. But you are just there, calm, grounded, real. And in a world full of noise, that's exactly what stands out. So next time you see her, don't think, don't hesitate, just breathe, walk up, and speak. Because the real problem was never the conversation, it was the fear inside you. Control that, and you control everything. Most men think a conversation starts the moment you speak. The first line, the first joke, the first impression. But that's wrong. The conversation actually starts before you say something. The moment you look at her, the moment you decide to walk towards her, your energy is already speaking. And here's the truth, she can feel that energy instantly. If you're nervous, she feels tension. If you're overthinking, she feels awkwardness. If you're trying too hard, she feels pressure. You don't need to say a word, it's already there. That's why two men can say the exact same sentence. Hey, I just wanted to say hi. Hey, I just wanted to say hi. One gets ignored, the other gets a smile. Why? Because the words were not different. The energy was. One man was inside his head. Is this alright? What if she rejects me? The other man was gone. No pressure, just a normal moment. And that changes everything. Because women does not just listen to what you say, they feel how you say it. Your tone, your pace, your body language, your presence. All of it comes from your internal state. So if your state is chaotic, your conversation will feel forced. But if your state is calm, even simple words feel attractive. That's the shift most men miss. They try to fix their words instead of fixing their energy. They memorize they memorize lines instead of controlling their emotions. But real connection doesn't come from perfect sentences. It comes from a relaxed presence. When you're calm, you don't rush. You don't try to impress. You don't fear silence. You just speak naturally. And when you're natural, she feels comfortable. And when she feels comfortable, she opens up. That's how conversation flows, not forced, not scripted, but real. So before you learn what to say, learn how to be, because your energy will always speak louder than your words. Most men think they struggle with women because they don't know what to say. They think they need better lines, better jokes, better conversation skills. But that's not the real problem. The problem is what's going on inside them: fear, overthinking, neediness. These are the things that quietly destroy connection. Because when you feel fear, you hesitate, you speak too fast, you second guess yourself. When you overthink, you stop being natural. Every word feels forced, every sentence feels planned, and when you are needy, you try too hard to get her approval. You want her to like you. You want her to like you. You want the conversation to go perfect. And that's exactly what rewinds it. Because instead of talking to her, you are performing. And she feels that instantly. Not because she is analyzing you, but because energy is real. She feels the pressure, she feels the tension, she feels that something is off. And when she feels that, she disconnects. Not because you said something wrong, but because it didn't feel right. Now look at the opposite. A man who is calm side. He is not thinking about the next line. He is not trying to impress. He is not afraid to of silence. He is just there. His words are simple, but they are feel real. His vibe is relaxed, and that makes her relaxed too. That's when connection starts. Not because he said something amazing, but because he made the moment feel easy. So the truth is, you don't need better lines. You don't need better control over emotions. Yeah, you need better control over your emotions, because when your mind is calm, your words become natural. When your emotions are stable, your presence becomes attractive. And when your energy is relaxed, conversation flows without effort. That's the difference between a man who tries and a man who connects. One is focused on what to say, the other is focused on how it feels. And the one who focuses on feeling is the one she remembers. Most men walk up to a woman with one goal: I need to impress her. So what they do? They try to be funny, they try to be smart, they try to be something different. But in doing all that, they forget one thing. She's not there to be impressed. She's there to feel something. And the truth is, being impressed is not the same as feeling comfortable. Comfortable. You can impress someone and still make them feel uneasy. Because when you try too hard, you create pressure. And when a woman feels pressure, she closed off. She becomes polite, not interested. Not interested. Now look at it differently. Imagine talking to someone who is completely relaxed. No pressure, no performance, no trying to prove anything. Just a normal, easy conversation. How does that feel? How does that feel? Comfortable, natural, easy. That's exactly what she is looking for. So the goal is not to win her, to impress her, to make her like you. The goal is simple: make the moment feel easy. When you are relaxed, she relaxes. When you are not trying, she stops feeling judged. When you are real, she becomes real too. That's when the conversation changes. It stops feeling like an interview and starts feeling like a connection. And here's the powerful part: when a woman feels comfortable with you, she opens up, she opens up, she laughs more, she stays longer. Not because you impressed her, but because she feels good around you. And people don't remember what you say, they remember how you made them feel. That's why some men say very simple things but still stand out, because they create comfort while others try too hard and create distance. So next time you talk to a woman, stop trying to impress. Instead, focus on this one thing: Am I am I making this moment easy or difficult? Because if it feels easy, she will stay. And if she stays, connection will happen on its own. That's the real game. Not impressing her, but making her feel comfortable enough to be herself around you. And when she feels that, you don't need to chase anything because she won't want to leave. Okay?